What is going on? So you want to get into rock climbing. Well, it can be confusing, complicated, scary to get started. I'm going to make it simple for you. First, you need to choose what type of climbing you're going to do. There's a couple different types of climbing, but let's just start out with the easiest type of climbing, just for beginners. Bouldering. Bouldering is climbing without any ropes, so you don't need a harness, pulley device, or anything. You might still want some climbing shoes, and there's 3 different types of climbing shoes. There's aggressive, moderate, and neutral climbing shoes. Aggressive shoes are made for very serious climbers, not first-timers. Moderate shoes are good in between for a fairly serious climber, as they have some curve in them. I'm going to recommend neutral shoes for any beginner, as they're cheap, affordable, and comfortable. I have my own pair. So now you're ready to climb. Except there are some optional materials that might be helpful. For example, some chalk and a chalk bag. Chalk keeps your hands from getting super sweaty and helps you to stay on the holds and not slip off. The chalk bag keeps the chalk in so it doesn't spill. Closest gym to us is Hoosier Heights, so let's go there. Now when you get there, it can be confusing what to climb with all the different ratings. It's just confusing. So any bouldering route is rated with the V rating system. The V rating system starts with a VB, which is V beginner, and it's not much harder than climbing a ladder. Then it'll go up to V0, V1, V2, V3, V4, and so on, all the way up to V16. Now, here are some tips to help you climb longer and climb harder routes. You want to keep your arms as straight as possible. Obviously, that's not possible all the time, but it's a good start to always focus on keeping your arms straight. If you're bending your arms, it requires a ton more arm strength to complete the route. You want to use as much leg as possible when climbing, and keeping your arms straight allows you to do that. Oftentimes, people want to put the sides of their feet on the footholds, but it makes it very hard to bend your knees, and you lose a lot of control and balance. If you use your toes, it's very easy to bend your knees, and you still have complete balance. Remember, when you're climbing, there are many ways to solve a route. Here I complete a route using a dynamic move, or a dyno for short, which is basically just a jumping move. And then afterwards, I use my feet to reach the next hold. Now this time, I do a static move, which is a controlled move without any jumping. And then I do not use my feet for the next hold, I just go to the next one. Don't be scared to try crazy ways to complete a route. So just to recap, you really don't need anything to climb, but some climbing shoes and chalk are really helpful. And remember, the lower the number, the easier. Also, keep your arms straight and toes on the wall. Have fun.